Hello, listeners of the airwaves, and hello, peoples of the internet, if you are watching it live, and welcome to the first ever episode of the MegaCast. Oh god, oh. Anyway, and welcome to the MegaCast, a weekly podcast with, or livecast, whatever you prefer. That's gonna do, that's gonna talk about stuff in other things. I'm your host for all the time, Cameron Green, or you may know me as the J Critic, and my co-host for today is Josh from Toku Topics. So anyway, this is a thing where we have a bunch of topics to discuss, but we don't have a lot of time because we only have like 30 minutes. Like, I would put a counter in the corner, but we don't have enough money in the budget, so we're just gonna get rid of all the big topics and just save it for like a few other weeks because there's a lot of because it's the season. Apparently I don't know, but let's get into what we've been what me and my co-hosts have been doing the past month. I've just been binge watching various shows and stuff and trying to research it for the thing and failing miserably. Like, I tried to watch like many other shows, like, because hey, this thing is popular, or I've heard it before, maybe I might try it. And well, I got close to finishing a first episode of something, but then something else called me, and that something was VR chat. And if Shadow is watching this, I'm sorry. So, Josh, tell me, what have you been doing for the last month?
Well, just been up to my same old things. I finally completed the MCU timeline challenge after a long amount of time doing that, and finished it just in time for Infinity War. And since then, and even during then, I was working on just future things for my channel, Toku Topics, and of course, working on like the Toku Teens podcast and my Toku Toy Store articles. So basically, just up to my same old stuff that I'm usually up to. So I've had a pretty good month, and things are going pretty well so far. So
Yeah, I'm planning to start watching the Marvel Cinematic Universe this week in preparation for Avengers 4 coming next year. So it's going to be a lot less plate on my belt, so I don't have an exceedingly short time limit like you did.
right, you have a lot more time than I do.
Yeah, because I remember all you would do was come home from school and just flick on Netflix or and to watch, I don't know, Defenders or Daredevil, or watch Thor Ragnarok. But anyway, it's time to get into the topics. And woo boy, since this is the first episode, I wanted to cover everything in April, but I didn't want to do that because Josh would probably be sleeping, and the amount of times I have to say, "Oh, this show is like this," and also it features this person who also voiced in this, and you'll be like going, "Sorry." So screw it. We're just gonna diet size it and just talk about these things with the least thing. Starting with dun cartoons.
All right, let's do
Also, many of this is like info you don't know about, but talking to the audience, you may already don't know about this because it's like 1 to 2 months old. So sorry.
it.
Anyway, apparently, Big City Greens is coming this summer, which is a Disney XD show made by some people who previously worked on Harvey Beaks.
Hmm.
And so far there's only one voice actor um who signed on to it, and I don't know anything else he's done.
You said
But
that's
it
for
looks
Dis. You said
but
that's
it
for Disney XD.
yeah, But
Cool.
which goes into the next topic, which is Disney XD's cartoons are moving over to the Disney Channel. I don't know, probably for ratings, because they're all tired of and sick of seeing the same sitcom thing where it's like um oh god, essays already. Essays in the your fellow co-host from your other. They're all moving over to the channel because they're all sick of the sitcoms losing ratings, except for Mech X4, which is apparently a good show, and apparently the better Power Rangers other than Super Ninja Steel. Anyway, moving on to the next topic, which is gonna be about the modern cartoons. And to be fair, I haven't pretty much watched. I mean, I am huge fans of the Loud House, OKKO, and Steven Universe, but I haven't found the time to watch it
Hmm.
because mainly I've been working on the April Fool's project and also the title cards. But all I could just say is from other people's perspective is that they were all good. But apparently, Cartoon Network leaked a major spoiler for Steven Universe, and now everyone's just going mad about it.
Yeah, I've never seen that show. I've heard a lot of good things about it, but I've just personally never got around to watching it.
Um, it has some people. It has some people who mainly have worked in who have great singing voices, and some of them now even have YouTube channels.
Hmm.
Like I know Zach Callison, the voice of Steven, has one, and the voice of Amethyst, Michaela Dietz, has one. Oh, should I do the lame trivia facts or should I move on?
It's up to you.
Um, apparently, yeah, if you watched I can't believe I'm saying this, but apparently the voice of Amethyst, Michaela Dietz, also voiced Riff from Barney the Orange Dinosaur, and I can't believe I'm and nobody reacted. Any, anyway, moving on to the next topic with apparently Wakfu is getting got a season 3 on Netflix. Now, if you don't know, Wakfu is a French animation which has a video game that had a cartoon based on it, and it's you see the problem is with this. I have to say everything on the spot instead of me having to edit it out. Um. But anyway, apparently it has the best animation you'll ever see, and it did have a people from this country who did sort of who did voice in the Lego City Undercover video game, but now it's been replaced by a California-based voice cast for season 3. Going on 10 minutes, so I think we should ditch the cartoons and move on to Dan Dan. Um, movies.
Sure.
So anyway, Infinity War. Please tell us why it's the greatest movie of all time.
Well, it's a big movie. That's for sure. Is the culmination of the first 10 years of the MCU, the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and it really has just, I mean, I don't know if you've seen, but like it's just blowing records, like,
Left and
left
right.
and right. Yeah, it's crazy. It's really like, I mean, it's as it should because it's such a huge movie.
Mhm.
But I mean, this is a movie I've been waiting for 4 years, and I did all the build up to it with the MCU timeline challenge. So it's
As you previously
amazing.
explained.
It's amazing for it to finally, be here, and yeah.
Yeah, and apparently Twitter cannot wait until it comes on DVD because now it's just memeing the "I don't feel so good" and the disintegrating. It's and no, I won't be talking about memes or politics because it needs to be family friendly. Anyway, a movie I'm looking forward to is Solo, the Star Wars movie about Han Solo.
Yeah, that looks
Um,
pretty interesting.
yeah, it does. I mean, I'm either going to see the movie either way. If it turns out like really crap,
Yeah. I mean, it's Star Wars. I mean, I'm like guaranteed to go see that.
yeah, I'm just waiting for like a certain scene to be in there and have someone play the Han Solo thing from Star Wars Connect. You
Oh
know,
no.
I'm feeling like a star. You can't stop my shine. I'm loving cloud cinema. Heads in the sky. I'm solo. I'm solo. Anyway, another movie that looks interesting. Incredibles 2.
Oh yes.
And already Lego are making like Lego sets for it. And there's going to be a Lego Incredibles video game coming out.
Yeah, I saw that. That's interesting.
Hmm. But I mean, I saw the first Incredibles when I was like 6 or 7 in the theater.
I was like 3.
But going off topic, my first ever theater going experience was seeing a Disney sequel that doesn't that is all bad. And I don't, and I think I should just leave it at that. Anyway, next movie topic, Venom, the Spider-Man thing.
Yeah, that yeah, I have some thoughts about that one.
Some mixed
Um
feelings.
yeah.
Me, I just
Uh
don't care for it. I'm just gonna wait until like I hear something from it and then I go, why did it turn out that way? Maybe I might see it.
yeah, I don't understand why it really needs to exist. It's basically what it comes down
I
to.
do, I do. Sony wants money. They want money, 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 money.
Well, I mean, of course, but like I mean, I don't like the idea of just this random Venom movie existing outside of the MCU and outside of like every other established Spider-Man universe.
But
So
hey,
it just doesn't.
there's a better Spider-Man movie coming this year, Into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah, that I'm looking forward to. I think that could be have a lot of potential to it to be pretty good.
Yeah, and it has interesting animation style. I mean, it does look 3D, but it kind of looks moves like stop motion.
Yeah, I like that kind of style. It's pretty
Mhm.
cool. Yeah, I am excited to see what happens with that.
And unfortunately, we must talk about this because Teen Titans Go to the movies. The only
Mm.
reason why I'm bringing it up is because one of the voice actors said you might want to bring a diaper to it. But I mean, I did see the trailer for it. It's trying to get me to like it, but I won't be fooled. I mean, haven't you even seen the Cape Wars episode? That episode just made me hate the show.
Yeah, I've never been a fan of that show, so I have like no care at all about that
I
movie.
mean, the voice actors are good.
Uh-huh.
All the voice, but that brings the question up: why do you have good voice actors and crap stuff? I mean, is it because of money, or were they being held at gunpoint and said, "Do this," and they were like, "Okay"? I don't know. Um, yeah, we can still talk. Also, put all the topics in like a Google Doc so that people can. I might need to send this to you. Also, it has a thing of all the guests I'm probably gonna bring on.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a. Yeah, go ahead and send me the link to that.
I'll probably send you after it because this is non-stop stuff. Even though I really need to cough right now. Anyway, talking about something that's more closer to your home, SpongeBob 3 now has a title.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
I mean, I've seen the first one. I haven't seen the second one,
Neither
but
have I.
I really need to see the second one because apparently it's amazing.
Have it. I just have never seen it.
You need to watch all the Nickelodeon cartoon movies in order for the Loud House movie to come out. The Nickelodeon cinematic universe, and then they're all gonna bring it together for the Nicktoons movie because that's apparently happening.
I
But it,
forgot. I forgot about they like. There's rumors about that or something.
yeah, but hopefully they're gonna do um have voice actors be the star like when you hear a movie trailer like starring this person and also this person, I kind of want that but with voice actors, so like Tara Strong, Greta Lyle Griffin, Kari Walgren, etc., so forth. um Anyway, moving on to video games. To be fair, the only video games I've ever played this month are just things I've been playing on my Japanese iPhone, and yes, it is Japanese because I changed the settings. So I've been playing Legend Wars, Battle Rush, Tsunagaru Puzzle, and Puni Puni. Uh, Legend Wars had a crossover event with Kamen Rider where you've probably already seen the finishes.
I think so.
Where you've had like Crossy charge with Dragon Ranger and
Oh
Cherry.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I saw that.
Yeah, and Battle Rush did the same thing with the end and Lupin Red and Drive and Pato and Ichigo.
Yeah, oh, that's a cool one. I like that.
Yeah. But Tsunogaru Puzzle, yes, they finally added my favorite season, and unfortunately, I don't have the thing which is probably going to become a recurring gag, where I just bring in this and they all just stare for like thing, and it's all just going to be silent. But I don't have it on me at the moment. Anyway, in Nintendo Labo is finally out, and it's actually really good. I mean, I don't have it, but it looks interesting. Anyway, oh, Red Dead 2 is coming this October. A trailer dropped this week. It's basically a cowboy western where you go around hijacking things and shooting up, cowboy stuff. Bang bang. Let us see. Yeah, and actually going back to cartoons, there was a certain thing dropped which is controversial. Transformers: Power of the Primes. Now, if you don't know this, and it's because Power Rangers is now owned by Hasbro, the Transformers is normally good. I mean, they have had some okay and bad seasons, but most of the part they're good. The Prime series season that they have on Machinima is not very good. I mean, they trying to cover up with, oh, we have Jason David Frank, we have the guy from Game Theory, we have celebrity voice actors. And basically it's like, hey, who just there's like combiners just, oh no, Prime, there's like and then you have like a giant robot coming in and bursting in and saying, well, that's just a game theory there. And then you have another person screaming, we need to build an army of combiners. But But yeah, it's mostly crap, and not to mention that apparently Rescue Bots Academy, which is the sequel to Rescue Bots, the preschool show, is mixed reception. And they also have another cartoon coming out called Cyberverse, which is also meh. And I already have people in the channel saying that this thing is bad. It's actually really good. But anyway, moving on to something that you actually care about. Dun dun Toku.
Whoa, Toku.
Yeah, because there's not a bajillion other podcasts discuss Toku. But
Mhm.
anyway, the big topics for this week is that Subaru apparently won a court case against Chayo, the Chinese company.
Yeah, for the rights to
Yes,
Ultraman.
so maybe we might get the first six Ultra series on streaming services and DVD.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, I still want them to. I still want Crunchyroll to get like Dinah and Cosmos because the subs for them are shit. Sorry. well, that's this video getting demonetized already. But who cares? I don't make a single penny. I already have like three part-time jobs. But anyway, as I already discussed earlier, Power Rangers is now like the majority, like all the Power Rangers is now belongs to Hasbro.
Oh yeah, that was a big topic this week.
Yeah,
Um, I mean, I wouldn't say it came out of nowhere because it didn't really come out of nowhere, but it was still pretty shocking that it happened this fast. That they took
yeah,
advantage of that one clause or whatever in the contract back when they got the toy license that let them own the whole franchise. And it's nuts that they already did that and that we have now entered into the I guess quote unquote Hasbro era of Power Rangers now.
yeah.
So
Hopefully it's not on like Transformers Energon levels of bad where it's like, come on, give me a break, won't ya? Sorry if I've offended everyone. Um, you know, but I'm sorry, the Unicron trilogy is just controversial. Hopefully, they can do something with Beast Morphers as they did with Transformers Prime, where it was like the most acclaimed Transformers season of all time. Where it's like to put it into perspective for you, because I know you haven't seen the show. Transformers Prime is the equivalent to Power Rangers RPM, as there's like death on screen and actual like robot blood. I had no idea robots could bleed, and it's not like oil. It's actually like this neon green blood. So who knew that the Transformers were undead? But anyway, anything that because I haven't kept up with it, anything that was interesting in Lupin versus Part or builds. Um, all I can say is I'm asking you, Josh. Was there anything interesting that happened in build or Lupin versus Pato?
um well, I'm pretty much I'm very much behind on Lupin Ranger versus Pato Ranger. So not quite sure there with build there are some interesting things going on.
Like
There's the
Evolt?
yeah, like Evolve, yes. Like there's Comrade his driver actually releases, I believe, next weekend. Um and so yeah, he just showed up in the show in the most recent episode. So I would probably imagine that this weekend we will see a version of his Soto figure, I would imagine, because it's about
Yeah,
that time.
yeah. Plus
Um
all plus his Rabbit and Dragon Evil bottles, and also Bat Engine for Mad Rogue, which gee, I wonder who it is. I want.
Actually there is a potential for it to be not Gentoku, actually.
Yeah,
So
that's what I was hinting with the whole Utsumi pose.
so which is kind of surprising, so we'll see what happens with that. I think it's like 2 weeks from now is when we'll see Mad Rogue pop up, something like that. We gotta give people some time to kind of,
uh,
show us how cool he is before we get more
um,
riders.
because Evolve is apparently the Chronos of the season.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. And still no one build movie catalog for their toys.
Yeah, that surprised me that we didn't get that yet. I figured
Um,
we would already have had that by now.
and hopefully, probably this month or next month is the trademark for the new rider, which I hope it's probably because I still have this thing. Unite. But Lupin versus Putt. The Lupin Rangers got a new dial fighter, the Scissors and Blade dial fighter, and I and next month Lupin X versus Slash Pado X is gonna join the team. Apparently,
Both
by
teams.
both teams, yeah. Apparently voiced by the same guy who voices Tachibana from Forza.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, he's always in the anime industry. Even though you're not a huge fan of the anime, you do have to appreciate like all of the voice actors doing so many things.
Hmm.
Speaking of which, a new Toku just started, which is right up my alley. Voice Girl, which I don't think is a Toku; it's more of a drama. But since it's made by Toei and um, it's sort of like Akiba Ranger, but for Pretty Cure.
Ah, I see.
Anyway, this show stars lady from the Sokuja movie, um, the Sagittarius Zodiac, Zuo Eagle, and Candelera.
It's just got a bunch of Toku actors in it, huh?
Mhm. So anyway, the story is about Haruka, which is the lady's actor's real name and also the name in the show's um journey to become a voice actor. So it's basically Voice Logger version 2. If you didn't know, Voice Logger was a thing in the 90s where it had Ichiro Mizuki, who is a singer for many things, Tomokazu Seiki, who you know as the voice of the Mobirettes, Takashi Kusao, who's the voice of Smokey from Margie Ranger, uh, the voice of Bomper from Go Onja, and there was another one which I don't know. But anyway, on to Ultraman, because Rube is a thing.
Yeah, I'm actually excited about this one.
Yeah, because I already have the G Riser and Orb Ring, so and plus it's a sequel to Orb, so this might be interesting.
Yeah, I think
Especially,
I'm gonna finally go ahead and watch Orb and like to get prepared for this since I haven't gotten around to Orb yet.
yeah,
So I'm probably gonna.
you only watch like 2 0 things in order for G, and well, I'm sorry
Yeah,
to say that door is already closed. You need to watch Orb.
yeah, yeah. So I'm gonna probably go ahead and watch Orb and then Orb, the origin and the Chronicle and all the other stuff that ties together with the whole Orb
Mhm.
storyline or whatever.
Yeah, if
And
you
then I'll so
actually, if you do watch Ultra Fight Orb, you need to also watch Jeed because Jeed shows up at the end.
I guess I'll just be watching a lot of Ultraman then.
Yeah, you need to join the Legion more often. Also, hashtag shout out to all my Legion friends out there, which only is like one.
Yeah, yeah. Shout out to the Legion. They're good pals of mine.
Yeah, I watched like 4 Sentos in a row thanks to them. Yeah, but if we're going in order, then hope the next year might be a Jeed sequel where it's like Jeed helping the new Ultra with whatever. Actually, I think
Yeah, it could be.
because because we've already had Zero the Chronicle, Zero showed up in Jeed, Orb the Chronicle, Orb showed up in is showing up in Rube. Jeed the Chronicle, Jeed might be I want now. I'm thinking if it's gonna be an Ultraman, if Belial is gonna be like the next main Ultraman, thing where it's like he's trying to re- redeem his redemption for like, I'm sorry I did all these bad things to you. Now I want to help you fight the Earth, fight all monsters and kaiju. And moving on to something to the extra Toei stuff. First up, Amazons. The movie is coming
Yes.
like next week.
It's coming out on my birthday, May 19th.
Yeah, speaking of which, I still need to do that present for you anyway. um, um, yeah. I mean, I've only watched one episode of Amazon's, and apparently it's got now got released on American Amazon Prime.
Yes, thanks to Este for mentioning it in his one of his videos. He reminded them that they forgot to click the submit button and make sure that the thing actually went live. So it's just been sitting on someone's computer for about 2 years until Este came on in and reminded them that they got to release that thing. And now we got Amazon Riders here and on Comrade Amazon or Comrade Amazon. Wow, Amazon Prime.
Yeah. Now, if only he can say, "Hey, distribute Ultraman Orb: The Origins Saga also to Amazon Prime." Apparently, actually, off topic again. Ultraman Orb has 10 chapters. Origin Saga was number 1. The TV show was number 6. The movie Kizuna no Chikara Karishimasu was number 7. Um, Ultra Fighter was probably chapter 7.5, and I'm guessing G the movie and Ruby's chapters 11 and 12.
Yeah, that could be.
Yeah. Anyway, Space Squad. The trailer came out. It looks really good. The Space Squad movie, the Space Squad versus Q Ranger movie.
Yeah, I'm hoping that we get, I think you already know what I'm gonna say, but waiting for that announcement, hopefully, of
You know,
Luca being in it.
a certain thing that you want,
Yeah.
and we're just
Um,
gonna leave it at that. Just refer to it as the certain thing. But to be fair, the only thing that's
you guys are gonna have to go listen to the Teens podcast to unlock what that is.
but to be fair, the only things that are probably gonna get announced from it is the Neo Qtama, which is gonna be probably thinging with the move. You know,
They could do it.
packaged with the
They could do it
movie.
like they could package it like because there's still
Uh,
like 20 Qtama that were missing from the show.
do like a premium set.
Yeah, they could do that. In
Yeah,
fact, I
like
would
how they did
probably say,
with many things.
yeah, kind of like what they did with the Tokuger set, like that one Tokuger set that had like the purple Russia with the post Russia and the Legend Sentai. They could do something
Yeah.
like that. I wouldn't be surprised.
Hmm. But I don't know. But we also got another Sentai thing, Hero Mama League. You already talked about this, so but yeah, I didn't know that Hoka was coming back. I mean, I already knew that Nanami and Jasmine were always coming back because apparently they love their work.
Right. Yeah, they'll
Um,
come back for anything.
yeah. Do you think now we're gonna get a Hero Papa League with all like the dads?
That'd be pretty funny.
Because I know Decade just had a child.
Oh, that'd be perfect.
Yeah. And wow, that's every single Toku thing cross off the list. Let's see what time. Uh, and you still do you have 5 minutes left?
Yeah, I can stay for a couple more minutes.
Okay. Uh, how do I cross out thing? Oh, stuff that's been releasing in premium stuff. A lot of X8 figure arts and build figure arts.
Oh yes, lots of surprising X8 figure arts, in my opinion.
Yeah, I really want that Chronos figure art.
I want that Dan Kuroto one.
Yeah, well, I still want them to actually do yeah, but I still can't believe we're actually getting Maximum Mighty X before regular Maximum Mighty,
I know that's crazy. I can't believe they're actually doing that.
and still no Muteki or Mugen.
I know, that's nuts. I don't know how they've done that.
Mhm. Yeah, because yeah, it's really interesting. Anyway, apparently Ultraman is releasing the Allbring again, but in a premium set with more TV accurate cards. Oh, hold on.
I mean, that makes sense since the new series ties in with Orb so much. Sense for
Because
them
I
to go ahead
actually
and do
do
that.
have fusion cards right here.
Oh no, I gotta be careful not to buy into the Ultraman stuff too.
Don't worry, I only have like 10 the cyber cards. However,
I'm
I
actually
really
planning. I'm in the middle of planning a.
Extravisor.
Yeah, no, I'm planning on working on a order with birthday money for some
Mhm.
X8 stuff. So
Yeah, I mean, I have like 3 Gashats and the gamer driver and key and slot holder. Mhm. I was like,
yeah, I'm gonna try to get a gamer driver finally.
mhm. But just for a comparison, the only difference is that there's not gonna is that it's just gonna be like the circle here, no barcode at the top, and it's gonna have like the Ultraman style writing instead of the Japanese katakana.
Ah, gotcha.
Oh, my mistake. It actually is. Oh no, wait. It's just gonna be all the writing and thing here. It's just gonna be blank. And I know. Okay. And they're re-releasing the Dark Ring, which I still need to get because Juggler's amazing. Let us see this thing. Um, now I don't. Now I don't. Now you may not like this, but unfortunately, we must talk about the CSM Cure card commune from the first season of Pretty Cure is getting CSM version with like a ton of phrases by Tomokazu Seiki, who voiced like and also another person who voiced Shin-chan, who you may know from the Deno and Forze crossovers. It comes with like 7 cards, and one of them's actually no, it comes with 7 cards. 5 are from the show, and 2 are original ones. One to do like the finishing attack, and one for like a special 15th anniversary sound.
Hmm.
And it's only like $60, so maybe I might get it. And oh yeah, SH Figure Arts and Shogokin are making a Hulkbuster Armor Mark II.
Oh yes, I'm a fan of that.
Anyway, Converge are releasing their the Kamen Rider Converge season series are releasing series 11 with Build Rabbit no Build Tank Kabuto Hyper Gatak Hyper Fang Joker Ichigo and Nigo. And I think that's it for the toy news. And no one's posting anything in the chat. I mean, because I have like because I have to think of everything on the spot. But anyway, let's try to quickly finish it because I know you have like 2 to 3 minutes left. Um, um, I haven't. The problem with doing this live is that I have to actually thing. Anyway, Arrested Development has come back for a 4th season.
Yeah, it's the recut version of season 4.
Yeah.
So that's pretty exciting.
I mean, the only things I know about it is that Will Arnett is in it as well as a certain voice actor.
That show, it's hilarious. I would highly recommend it to anyone who has never seen it before. Basically, so since you said you don't know too much about it, the 4th season actually came out a couple years ago, and what's happening is the 4th season like was not super well received by fans. I liked it, but some people didn't. And season 5 is coming out very soon. And to kind of celebrate or to kind of get ready for season 5, they did a recut version of season 4, which just kind of edits it to a different length of episodes and kind of just makes it a little bit flow a little bit better. So we'll see if I haven't around to watching it yet. But once I get there, I will watch the I original and rewatch this recut version before I watch season 5 whenever that decides to finally drop. But I am very excited to see where the show goes from this because I mean I love the show, so it should be pretty exciting.
And speaking of things coming back, Double Dare, the classic Nickelodeon game show, is coming back.
Huh.
And I haven't watched it, but I've seen a few clips of it, and it's hilarious. I mean, I would have wanted to. I mean, if I was alive in the 80s, I would have wanted to go to that set and participate because it's not only how messy can you get, but you also need to get your friends and family messy. Anyway, is there any Marvel TV shows or Netflix shows that you want to talk about?
Nothing really new yet. Luke Cage season 2 is dropping here in about a month and a half, so that is exciting. I do know that Jessica Jones just recently got renewed for season 3. That's pretty cool. And I'm sitting here waiting for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. season 5 to wrap up in about 2 weeks, so I can wait for that to come up on Netflix so I can finally watch that. And hopefully it gets renewed for season 6. I really, really hope that it does. I'm not exactly counting on it though. There's been a lot of things saying that it wouldn't, but I'm really hoping that it does. So I guess we'll just have to see what happens with that.
Because you like Joel Coulson.
Yes, I do.
And how long? Oh wait, we've see. Oh season 4 recounts. Oh, never mind. How long do you have left?
Like a minute or so.
Okay, we're wrapping this up, and sorry this came up so short. I'll continue the topics in the next MegaCast, and this wasn't a plan because obviously this was so very last minute. So it's just a bundle of things that say ta-da, and it still turns out a mess. And if someone were to create this video, it would probably be enough because of my I mean, it's nice having you on, but yeah, I need to structure things better. So anyway, thanks for coming on, and hopefully next week, which the next episode is gonna be on a Saturday, if I can get my guest on. Who is the guest? You're gonna have to find out on the next episode of the MegaCast. So thank you for watching, and good night.